right, welcome to the stream. So I was going through a few sections, and speech easy stuff, and I noticed that if I come in here and create a few tabs, so let's open up my project. So first off, CRMmy isn't even capitalized correctly. Secondly, I have no idea what these tabs do. So let's fix that. So step one, let's just fix the title so we at least have proper capitalization. But we also want this to be showing like Joe Blow projects and my project. So with that, we can use a handy dandy thing called content for. So what we want to do here is if we go content for, and this is going to check to see if we have content. Sorry, let me take a step back. Content for lets you grab a section of content and kind of save it off and then spit it out somewhere else. So, well, actually, let's do this. So if I go over here to, let's go over here to the, I don't know, people show. I can come in here and I can go content, assuming I type content for, and we'll give it the, what we're going to be passing in. So this is going to be, I don't know, the browser title. Browser title. And I think I can just go foobar. Let's see if this works. Not giving me errors, but it's not doing anything. So basically this, this is just kind of now loaded up. So if I hop over here and I do content for that, we are now getting foobar. Now if I go over to projects, we're getting nothing because we didn't set that. Perfect. So that's piping it through. Now, let me just, for the sake of showing, if we do star CRMmy, we get star foobar space CRMmy. Beautiful. Over here, we're getting star space. So it's still spitting out that space in front, which probably isn't ideal, but yeah. Anyways, that's what's going on there. Now this content for browser title foobar, I'm a huge fan of the way that works. So let's actually make a little bit of a helper, and it's because this is going to be everywhere. So let's just show it what it would look like. So if we do here, person dot full name, and now we can go over here. This is Joe Blow CRMmy. Okay. So with this, we have a few options. We could say, if the page defines a browser title, then we're going to spit out the browser title. And if it doesn't have it, then we're going to spit out CRMmy. So now if we load, we've got true. Very handy. All right. So now we're going to say Joe Blow. And over here, we're going to say CRMmy and CRMmy. The other thing we could do, yeah, that's probably okay to start. I think that's probably a reasonable place to go. Okay, so we're good here. Now, I'm going to have to grab this and go to the index. And in here, we're going to have, what is this? T title. So if I go over to people, we now get people. And if we go to edit, Here we're going to do two, I don't know. I've got a broken thing in there. I've been playing around with the database, so that's what's going on. Let's hop down to Joe. Joe Blow. All right, so it's already here. That's if I could go edit on Joe Blow. Now we edit Joe Blow. All right, so that looks good. If we hop back over to people, it's now just CRMmy. So we're going to go to the new. And let me just check. So we're not actually putting any title on here at all or anything. So that's fine. It's got a missing translation. So people, Ian YAML. So on new title, it's gonna be add someone. Wow. I kind of don't want to do new person because like you're not having a baby. Yeah. All right. So that's adding that to all of those sections. But we're copy and pasting this between all of them, and we can do a little bit better, I think. So if we go to our helpers for the application, let's def a browser title. This is going to take a title, and we can just bring exactly what we were doing there over to start with. All right, so if we hop back over to Joe Blow, we can turn this into just browser title, person.name. So browser title Joe Blow, beautiful. All right, I think we're good here. If we hop over to here, well, okay, so here's the thing. If we put in here that, so this is on index, and let's just make sure this is all working out properly. Yep. Okay. And let's just for funsies bring that over. So that looks pretty similar to me. If I look at the new person, that's wonderful. I almost want to just do this. And now it's going to yell at me. So title by default, can I do .title? And I can. And I can. So now I can just spit that out and it will work everywhere. All right, so that looks good. That looks good. And if I go to somebody, Joe Blow, and edit them, we're now getting edit Joe Blow. Okay. So that works across. So let's go in. So people is good. Now let's go to the companies. So again, we're just going to grab that. Go to companies, index, companies, go to macro hard, and that's the show. So this is going to be doing @company.name. So it's macro hard. If we edit, we need to set that up. So here we're going to have to do edit. Wow, let's try typing. Edit macro hard, new company, and that will be new. Translation, new type companies. What is he there? New person? We'll add person. All right. So we're going to companies, we're going to people. Let's hop over to projects. And we're going to run through the exact same process. It's really nice when these things just basically line up. What am I looking for? I'm looking for projects. Projects. Let's add a project. Good there. Let's go into my project. Show. All right, so now with my project, so we're good on that front. All right, so basically this now needs to be kind of propagated through the rest of the settings section, but that's really kind of the. So we have a reusable little helper here that's going to take care of making sure we're sending to the right content for and closing that out. Content for is flexible, where you can be doing all kinds of HTML. This kind of restricts it down to just being the title. So that makes it a little bit more simple to work with. So yeah, I think that's probably a good addition. And it means that I can actually make a distinction between what these tabs are. So I'm going to push that through the rest of the few pages. But that's just a quick, simple, really good quality of life improvement for setting up CRMmy. The only thing I maybe consider before I hop off is, I don't know, let me see how this feels. And here we can do content for space, and throw a pipe in there. If I do that, just blank that out for nothing. This is my project CRMmy. Companies. So that just kind of keeps the CRM in the title. I'm always torn on that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna undo it. I don't know if that's a good choice or not. We'll see. Yeah. Anyway, that's the a nice short one for today.